a place where its tone, style, and message make sense. When I began researching real production companies, I looked for one that specializes in psychological horror, low budget tension, and character driven stories. That search led me to the Blumhouse Productions. Blumhouse is known for making small, intimate horror ideas and turning them into powerful, unsettling films. Movies like The Invisible Man and Paranormal Activity rely on atmosphere, silence, and psychological tension, the exact elements my film opening is built on. Because my project uses minimal locations, a small cast, and a slow burn style, Blumhouse would be the most realistic company to produce and distribute it. Their model focuses on a low budget film making company with a high creative freedom, which fits my project perfectly. A film centered on a single character, a suburban home, and an uncanny object aligns with the kind of stories Blumhouse invests in. If this were a real film, Blumhouse would likely distribute it through a hybrid model, both streaming and theatrical releases. Psychological horror performs extremely well on platforms like Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime, where audiences binge watch atmospheric slow burn stories late at night. Streaming also allows younger audiences, especially teens, to discover the film through algorithms and recommendations. However, a limited theatrical release would still be effective. Psychological horror thrives in a dark, quiet theater where every breath and cello feels amplified. A small scale cinema run would build early buzz before the film moves to streaming. To market the film, I would use a combination of traditional and digital strategies. A teaser trailer would focus on silent shadows in the teddy bear, never revealing the full threat. The goal is curiosity, not explanation. Posters would use high contrast black and white imagery featuring the hoodline silhouette or the bearer's hollow eyes. Minimalist horror posters are extremely effective because they leave space for the audience's imagination. On social media, I would release short, cryptic clips, the TV reflection, the closet shot, the bathroom mirror moment. These micro horror moments are perfect for TikTok and Instagram, where suspenseful visuals spread quickly. I would also use an ARG style marketing stunt, a fake missing child poster featuring the teddy bear, not to be mislead people, but to create a sense of mystery and encourage viewers to search for clues. My target audience is teens aged 13 to 18, especially those who enjoy psychological horror, mystery, and character driven stories. These choices come from directly my audience's research, where I found that teens are drawn to horror that feels personal or relatable rather than a gory or extreme. The film appeals to them because it uses familiar voices, bedrooms, bathrooms, living rooms, and then turns them into a source of fear. Teen audiences connect strongly with horror that invades everyday life because it feels closer to their own. The main character, Sam, is also a teenager, which makes him relatable. His vulnerability, confusion, and emotional isolation reflect real feelings many teens experience. The teddy bear adds another layer, a symbol of childhood innocence that becomes corrupted, mirroring the transaction from the childhood to adulthood. Overall, the film speaks directly to a teen audience because it blends psychological tension with emotional realism. It's not just scary, it's meaningful. In the end, my film isn't just a horror story. It's a collaboration between genre, audience, and intention, a project that can realistically live within the modern horror industry while still carrying my personal creative voice.